Hello everyone and welcome back to the Football Zone. Today's video is going to be on, well, we've seen a TikTok trend.
Yeah.
It's on the outside the top 6 best 11, or what we think is the best 11.
We've come up with our own, so it's not a duo one.
It's like
Cameron's got
mine.
one and I've got one.
Yeah.
We'll do honourable mentions throughout
go along,
of positions, because there's quite a lot of quality outside of the top 6.
Oh yeah.
Obviously we've had quite a few players move in the summer to top 6 sides, but
nevertheless, let's get it started. Let's just start from the back. Start and goal.
We're going to go 4-3-3.
Yeah?
Yeah, both 4-3-3, yeah. In goal, I've got Jose Sarr from Wolves.
We've picked the same goalkeeper.
With my honourable mention, because if you've watched the Manchester United video that we've done, I backed Dean Henderson to be Man U's goalkeeper next season. So
I had
honourable mention being Dean Henderson because he plays for Forest at the minute.
I had an honourable mention. I had two. I was picking between 3 goalkeepers personally.
Yeah.
I was either Jose Sarr, Roberto Sanchez, or Robert Sanchez from Brighton.
He's Spanish, so Roberto.
Yeah, Roberto. I thought so. And then Nick Pope, probably one of the best goalkeepers of all time. But I keep it non-biased on this channel.
What is that? Best goalkeepers in what now?
Walk the planet. Because he
In the
is
world
a saint.
planet?
To walk the planet.
Okay.
Let's go right back. Let's just go in starting order.
Right back, Kieran Trippier.
We're both.
Yeah.
Realistically, he came to us for £12 million.
It speaks for himself, that does really.
He's
Trippier at right
played
back.
for Atletico Madrid. He's won the Liga. He's got so much experience already in the Premier League.
International football at England.
Exactly. He's a well-established right back, and he's a great player for our team. Anyway, right centre back.
Right centre back, I've gone for Kurt Zouma.
I work for Botman.
Sev Botman. See, Sev Botman would be an honourable mention for me along his centre halves alongside Diego Carlos from Sevilla.
But the thing is,
Villa.
has he even played the games this season?
No, because he's
Exactly, so you
injured.
can't give him an
No,
honourable
but
mention.
I know I've heard good things from him from Sevilla coming into the Premier League, so
Right.
that's why he would be an honourable mention. I've seen Sev Botman in the first 4 games and he looks good,
Right.
but that's why I haven't put him in the starting 11, because I haven't seen enough of him, because I don't religiously watch Newcastle play football.
Anyway, let's go on to left centre back.
I've gone for Anderson from Crystal Palace.
I went for Llorente from Leeds.
Good.
Leeds are
Okay.
currently sat. Let's have a look. I think it was 5th in the Premier League.
Yeah.
I watched the
Okay,
Everton versus Leeds game last night. He had a good game, quite solid, and I feel like I think he's just a reliable centre half.
I've seen Anderson this season.
He's played very well.
He's played very well. He's a very commanding centre half.
He's
His
got a good
abilities on the ball are top notch. His range of passing are class. He played really well against Man City. Scored against City. Played really well against us. First game of the season against Arsenal. I think he's had a really good start of the season, and he deserves to be in that side.
He's got a real presence about him as well.
Yeah, he does. Don't have no idea where he's come from. He's just all of a sudden turned up in the Prem, and he's just absolutely hit the ground running. So, Anderson.
Left back.
Left back, I went for Mitchell from Crystal Palace.
So far.
Yeah.
I was looking through the list of left backs, and realistically, he's fast, he's good on the ball, he's got some good, dribbling's quite good.
I was really tempted to cheat code it and put a right back as a left back, but
who are you gonna go?
I was thinking James Justin from Leicester.
That's cheating.
He has played left back before, but he has been injured for a while, so Mitchell's the better option right now. Right. CDM?
I went for Bruno Guimaraes.
I've got Declan Rice as my CDM.
I think Bruno's better than Declan.
We haven't picked our other midfielders yet. So.
Personally, I just think Bruno is a lot better in that CDM role. He can, he kind of calms the play down. He drops between the lines. He pushes up high, but he's just so calm on the ball. He just reassures our midfield. and our attack when he's on the ball. He doesn't back out of a challenge, and he's just he's actually a real leader. He's so passionate for the badge as well. So I mean, I've already spoke about him before in our Premier League predictions video and how good I think he is.
Declan Rice, for me,
Don't get me wrong. I think he's amazing, but I actually didn't. I'm not gonna say anything. But I'm just saying.
yeah,
that is a
Declan
great
Rice set in
mention.
that CDM role. I mean, he can play as a 6 or as an 8, which will go alongside another centre mid that I've got. But the way he is the captain of West Ham at 22, he's a proper leader on the pitch. He's not scared of a tackle. His abilities on the ball are top notch. If anyone remembers the game in the Euros against Germany, he absolutely ran that show, and to me that was the best individual performance in that entire tournament. It was Declan Rice against Germany. He was insane. So for me, I think you'll get a big move away from West Ham next summer. I think it'll end up being Chelsea, but that's for another thing.
So let's move on to let's go to 2 central midfielders.
2 centre mids.
Left centre mid. Who have you got?
Go on, you go.
I've got Joe Linton.
Right, I've got James Maddison.
Okay.
Right.
Joe Linton's better than James Maddison in midfield.
The 2 different players. Right, and my basis on choosing a more forward-thinking midfielder is my other midfielder. My right centre mid is Bruno.
My right centre mid is Ruben Neves.
Ruben Neves was my option that I so desperately wanted to play, but I couldn't.
How good is my midfield three there though? Bruno from CDM. If you looked at his heat map on certain games, he's not playing CDM, but still has that presence in that role. Joe Linton sweeps in behind. All 3 of those players can do each other's roles in my midfield 3. So at any given time, 2 of them goes forward, 1 of them sits, 2 of them goes. So the counter attack is more seamless if we're in that position.
My midfield 3 is better.
My midfield 3 is better.
I've got Ruben Neves is my mention because I really want to put him in the side. But I've got Rice and Bruno who can play those 2 same roles, and then Maddison as my creative doing, because Maddison's last season's stats were absolutely insane, and I don't think gets taught about him enough, especially
obviously yes, but I
England.
think what position he played was an actual cam.
Yeah.
It wasn't a box to box or an advanced playmaker role in a flat midfield.
Plays as a 10.
Exactly, but in this we've got him as an 8. You've got him as an 8 in this role.
No, I don't. I've him as a 10.
But he's in a midfield 3.
So, okay, he's an advanced 8 then.
Exactly, he's an advanced 8, and I don't think personally he would be better. And personally, he's a better 10 with more freedom and having less to do.
Alright, okay then. Bruno and Rice drop as the 2 6s, and then Madders.
But we'll do the 4-3-3. We said
alright, okay. So then I've got Rice and Bruno who interchange positions, and Madders goes forward. Madders is in that side. I've just had a look.
I'm not denying he's a good player, but
12 goals, 8 assists in last season in the Premier League alone.
I'm not doubting his quality, but I'm just saying mine's better.
No.
And Joe Linton, Neves, and Bruno get ahead of him. No. Just because of the stability it applies to the team.
Joe Linton, the field footballer.
He's not a field footballer because he's one of the best centre mids in the league right now.
Alright, anyway, left wing.
Left wing. I mean, do we even have to have this conversation?
Yeah, we do.
We all know who it's going to be. And if you say anyone else...
No, we all know who it's going to be.
St. Maximin.
No, not who I've got.
What?
No, St. Maximin's not good enough for me. You know exactly who's going in over St. Maximin for me.
There's no one.
Yes.
There's not.
Yes, there is.
Who?
Jacob Murphy. No, don't.
Get him out of my club.
Don't. St. Maximin.
Yeah, there's a strike on the weekend. Yeah. We said in the Premier League predictions video, you were saying if he improves his end product, and we've always said this for a long time actually, if he improves his end product, he can be such an amazing player. City, 2 assists, amazing goal against Wolves. and always getting and always forward thinking. He's never going looking back. He's always wanting to drive at the defense and always wanting us to push us forward. That's what we need.
But because he's starting to get better players around him,
He's also
it'll make him a lot better.
exactly.
Because
Imagine him and Isaac now.
if
I mean, he's injured now, but like
if Isaac, how long is he? Is he actually officially injured? Because I know he pulled his hamstring.
he's got his
at the
hamstring, so I think it's like probably going to be like 3 weeks.
Yeah, it depends if Isaac adapts straight away to the Prem. But
I mean,
that's another discussion,
yeah.
really.
Right wing. Let's go.
Right winger,
Wilfried Zaha,
Pedro Neto from Wolves.
good player, but I just think Wilfried Zaha is better. And you can't deny Wilfried Zaha is better.
Pedro Neto from Wolves.
He's a good player. Don't get me wrong. He's a good player.
Very young. I believe he's 20.
His technical ability is extremely good on the ball. Like he's fast.
He'll be playing in the Big Six in absolutely no time.
He's another Diogo Jota.
He's 22-year-old, very forward thinking, finishing's good, dribbling's good, very quick, and he's not scared because he plays in a Wolves team where he has to track back and do defensive work.
Exactly.
He does that as well, so he goes in for me at my right wing spot.
Finally,
Who have you got? Zaha.
Zaha. Come on, this season.
Yeah, cool.
And I mean, off previous seasons, carried Crystal Palace for so long.
Yeah.
And I think he's been probably one of the best outside the Big Six players, just full stop. He just has. Since Bruno came into the league.
Striker.
Mitrovic.
Fair enough.
Can't say much else.
Fair enough. I'll go Zaha.
That's why you won't argue my point. That's why you won't argue my point.
I'm so sorry. He has played as a striker, so has Pedro Neto.
No, but
I'm interchanging positions.
I'm not mad at that. Zaha has played striker. He did play striker
a lot of the time.
But he's been playing more on the left, and I've got him on the right. So
yeah, he just has to be in there. This season he's kicking it up a notch. He's turned into a proper leader eventually at Palace because he should have been a leader for years, but his bitchy attitude kind of takes him away from that. Yes, you can say that.
That's a swear word.
You can say that.
That's a swear word.
I'm
gonna have to bleep that out.
Okay. Mitro is a good option that I thought of. Another honourable mention for me is Rodrigo from Leeds.
Yes, right, okay, but you've got to have Mitro 5 goals in 5 games, and has been the sole reason why they're actually scoring goals in games.
Yeah,
like realistically.
Rodrigo, I'm pretty sure it is 4 and 4. But he just has to be in there for me.
Yeah.
Well, sorry, he has to be as talked about for me because under Bielsa, he's got 4 goals, 1 assist in 5 games.
Yeah.
Because under Bielsa obviously started to play him as a cam and then slowly became a centre mid.
Exactly.
He signed him from Valencia as a striker for
Marsh
like
is doing a lot
20
better
odd million quid. And then he ended up playing midfield. Now that he's playing in his actual position as a striker, Bamford's sitting on the bench because 1, he's always injured, but 2, Rodrigo is a better option. Anyway.
I'm not denying Rodrigo's a good option. And
I'm just dropping in these players because there is a lot of quality outside of the Big Six, and there's a few of them that we've talked about needed to be mentioned.
Yeah.
But yeah, do you want to...
I think that let's just round out our
I was
teams.
going to say, do you want to quickly rattle off your...
So I'll round out my team. So in goal, Jose Sarr, right back Trippier, right centre back Botman, left centre back Llorente, left back Mitchell, CDM Bruno, left centre mid Joe Linton, right centre mid Neves, right wing Zaha, striker Mitro, and left wing St. Maximin.
Jose Sarr in goal, Trippier right back, Zuma and Anderson centre halves, Mitchell left back, Declan Rice, Bruno Guimaraes and James Maddison in midfield, St. Maximin, Pedro Neto and Zaha up top.
I think those are great teams.
Yeah.
We could argue the points all day long, but I think we're going to wrap the video up there.
Yeah. We are going to do a top 6-11 as well.
Yeah.
I think that'll be interesting picks out of the top 6 as well.
Yeah, of course. Thank you very much for watching. Leave a like. Please subscribe as well. Check out all of our other socials. So we've got Instagram and TikTok. That'll be linked in the bio. And just let us know if there's any other video ideas that you may have. Anything else from you?
Nope. Happy days.